Alright, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry about last episode. We were a little bit in our feelings after watching our viewer count just dwindle and dwindle. I felt like I was talking to myself for a while there. But we're going to keep plugging away. We're going to keep plugging away. We're not going to let this one go. We might chill on our nighttime streams and just focus on this Madden stuff for now. At some point near my birthday, we'll be having Blackout 2.0 coming back, so you might see some Call of Duty coming back to the channel. That was our bread and butter when we first started doing this thing. But I really want to do this series, really enjoy doing it. We added another subscriber last night, so if people are willing to watch, even if it's just a couple, I'll plug away at this, because I really enjoy doing these. Let me give 2 minutes for those catching up to live, and I'll see you in a second. Alrighty, let's get this baby going. Alright, let's do a little recap of what we got going on so far. We've only played week 1 as a user game. Week 2 was a simulated game. We played 9, simulate 8. We beat the shit out of the Dolphins 45-17. Looks very good. Week 1, Milrow did have 2 picks. One of them was an accidental button press. But he threw 4 touchdowns along to go with that. Genty, hell of a game, 14 carries, 126 yards. We were able to stop their running game other than Tua getting loose every now and then. Dante Thornton Jr. had a huge game, 3 touchdowns on 7 catches, 156 yards. Besh had some clutch third down catches, and Tucker had 2 touchdowns on only 3 catches as well. Crosby went off, 3 sacks, 2 sacks for Breesy. Franks, the rookie, first round draft pick for us this year, had a hell of a game. But man, holy shit, I didn't realize Breesy had fucking 5 tackles for loss. He wasn't screwing around. Clavon Chasen made his mark known his first game with us. But then we simulated week 2 versus Steelers. 169 yards total offense, 56 rushing yards, only 113 and 8 first downs on the day. Milrow went backwards. 10 completions, 7 of 17. Seems like our offense couldn't stay on the field. And looks like they were able to run the ball probably just well enough to pick up first downs to keep drives going. That's where we are with that. All right, so now we got week 3. And now we're wondering if Milrow is the answer. Because remember, he's got to do well in simulating and playing for us. So, and it's looking up and down right now. Now, our rookie quarterback, who's a second-round draft pick. Let me get some old. I want to do some old shit here. He has hidden development. Yeah, let's see that. And Milrow only has normal, so that's something that we're going to have to look into. Now, that could change if we play well enough, for sure. Hold on, let me grab some real quick, guys. All right, kicking in with some old school 2000s jerseys for today's game. See if we can get back on track. Defense looked better. I really like the direction of our team. I like this young roster. You know, I mean, obviously we're still not crazy highly rated or anything, but I think the bones are there. And I think we did a good job with only one off season getting this team in a much better spot. Now, we won 6 games last year, went 6-11, which is double what they won in real life. So instead of picking first overall, we picked 7th, so not bad. And I think we're on pace to do something special this year. Now, we have a lot of simulated games that we got to simulate in the first half of the season, but we play a lot of user games in the second half, a lot of divisional games near the tail end of the schedule. So we'll see what kind of shape we're in before we have to play all these games. Now, this one is one of those, I pick one of the games in the middle of the season to play, and I decided to play one here since we had so many user games later in the season, and Rams being a tough team, as Smith takes the return, looking for a lane. And here we go. Milrow in this offense. Is he our guy? He's thrown 24 touchdowns, 12 picks, I think, in his career so far, up to this point. Let me put this stogie out. I thought I had one going over here. No. All right. Let's get. We're only going to be playing one game today. My wife went to work later than usual. So I don't get the chance to get on this thing for too long on Tuesdays. So one game today. Let's see how we do. Ooh, sit my ass down. Milrow, offset eye, got a hand off to Genty to start the game. He gets 3. We want to be able to run the rock and play action off of it. Ooh, Smith gets tackled by Byron Young. 3rd and a little bit longer. Milrow in the gun. Steps back to pass, looking. Oh, he had a wide open receiver late, and he's going to pay for that one. My first read was my tight end, so my eyes got there late. If I was eyeballing him at the beginning, I'd have threw on the cut. But we're late with that throw, and that's going to force a 3 and out to start out. Ooh, punt, snap off the mark. Oh, my God, he shanked the shit out of it. What was that? I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that yet. Nice. Matthew Stafford, almost 6,500 yards in his career. Rocking the old 2000s Rams jerseys as he's going to hand off to start the game. No, rollout. Everyone bit. That's going to go for 7. All right, I got Devontae Adams still and Puka Nacua. Williams in the backfield, 2 tight ends set. Got to throw outside, has a man. And he goes out. I can't see the thingy right now. So we got some joiners in here. What's good, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm still curious on which linebackers I really want to highlight out of this young. Oh, shit, he breaks one. He almost had a lane there, and Porter goes down, and we are so weak at corner. We have no depth there. Very young. Oh, man. That don't look good. That does not look good. Now force Vaughn onto the field, who's only a 60-something at corner. Our depth there is lacking. And wow, Stafford off the mark, going high for his receiver. Bruised knee, will return soon, but he's banged up. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and take him out until we know for sure he's good. I cannot lose him for an extended amount of time. So we're going to do, you know what, let's put our safety in at the nickel spot. He's our 7th round draft pick this year. And we're going to put Steele in the starting role. Yeah.
Complete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Now we got some decisions to make as far as re-signing our players. Chen is up for a new contract. Do we extend him or do we look younger as Crosby gets the Stafford, forcing the incompletion? And that's going to send the field goal team out at the 21. Left hash. Groupie back the kick. Snap is away, kick is up, and kick is good right down the middle. And they're going to take a 3-0 lead to start this one out. Now, see if our offense can catch a little bit of fire here. Quick 3-and-out in the opening possession. Jalen Milroe feels that rookie breathing down his neck at quarterback. Now, he really helped us out last year. Like, our offense was struggling until he took over. So he's going to get a bit of a leash. It ain't like I'm just going to freak out and throw that 2nd round pick in from Cincinnati immediately. I'll check this down outside to Genty. Tries to make a move, gets caught. But yeah, Milrose definitely deserved his shot. Genty left hip. Gonna get the carry. Has a lane. Has room. And gets it up to 44. 43. 43 and a half. Steps back, looking. And over the middle has Thornton. What a beautiful throw. While under pressure getting hit. If that ball dips at all, those underneath linebackers and nickels, whoever the hell was down there, there's 2 guys underneath. That's a very tight window throw. Oh, shit. I mean to skip it. But just got it over. Double coverage from behind. Bowers in motion. Genty on the carry. Tries to stretch it outside. Cuts it up. And gets 4. Yeah, definitely going to lean heavily on this ground attack. Genty's our best player by a mile. As Milroe keeps this one, bounces it outside, takes a hit, goes down. No fumble. Nice. We are using Mr. Hurricane's slider set from his Snowhawks franchise. Ooh, as we just completely decided not to block neither one of them. Got a fade opportunity here. Yep. Besh, corner of the end zone, knocked away. Great coverage on the play. 3rd down coming up. Milroe in the gun. We got trips right. Gonna settle this underneath the Thornton. Take what the defense gives us, and they give us 8. Decision time. Do we kick the field goal? Tie it up? Do we risk it and go for it here? I'm at least going to bring the offense on the field, see what look they give us. We're going to run it. We like the look. Touchdown, Raiders. Knew we had inside zone. I liked where my blockers were heading. Looked like we could seal that off and was able to do so. Touchdown, and Raiders take the lead here in the first, just over a little over halfway through the first. Kick is up, kick is good. Stafford and the Rams looking to bounce back after that to finish the last drive. Stafford off the mark just a little bit. Man, I didn't realize it until I just seen a bunch of suggestions after I've, started this franchise and everything. Just everyone and their sisters doing fucking Raiders franchises. But to be honest, the roster is so bad. It's so tempting to do one with them because it's such a true rebuild. Even the Jets have some pieces that are young. I mean, we had Bowers and Genty, obviously. But outside of that, and Crosby, outside of that, this roster was terrible. There's our first round pick, Franks. See if he can. Oh, nope, he got blocked real bad. As Stafford completes it over the middle, gets it up to the 36.
13 yards on the play.
Want to rebuild through the line. We brought in Breesy our first year, signed him to an extension.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Signed Clayson in the offseason. And obviously drafted Franks.
He's taken out of bounds.
Still got more work to do on the defensive side. Trey Tucker on offense is up for a new contract. We need to decide if we want to continue going with him. As it set up a screen outside, he has room to run. Crosby chases him down, knocks him out of bounds. Or that's Mason, sorry, wrong one.
It's a gain of 20. And the Rams first down.
Yeah, we got Einstein, who is the highest drafted out of the 3 rookie linebackers. 2 of them were drafted. One's an undrafted free agent as he dumps them off down low. What's funny is the undrafted free agent, which is Mason over here. He's the one winning most of the snaps because of his preseason performance where he had 2 picks. As they hit up the seam, Devontae Adams getting right past Long, who's playing nickel, while we have Porter out with injury. That means Richardson and the rookie Steele on the outside. Steele was a 3rd, 4th round draft pick, somewhere around there, as Williams sheds one man, can't get around the edge. Chin with the stop.
Tackled by Jeremy Chin. Brought down back at the 27.
There go empty here. Stafford gonna get it out quick. And wow, great run after catch. Terrence Ferguson tearing it up right now.
Gain of 18. That's good for a Rams.
Who is that? Williams is 91 now. 99, 87. Coker. Okay, so it is Ferguson, the tight end. Man, he looks really good. Oh, no, I was thinking of the older tight end. Okay, this is the young dude. He's fucking balling out right now. They got stacked offense, and their lowest rated weapon is the one tearing us up right now. Oh, another injury. And that Steele, the rookie cornerback, goes down, and we are so fucking thin. Ooh. That should bring in Vaughn, who's a 60-something overall, to play corner on the outside. We might have to look at free agency to plug that hole. I was looking to go with the young guys' depth, but... Ooh, and Devontae Adams crossing over the middle. Stafford dots him up. Touchdown, Rams. Bruised knee. Yep, Vaughn's checking in. We got speed. He might also play a little bit today. He's a physical specimen, but his coverage ratings and everything else blows. Very textbook drive by the Rams there, taking up half the quarter with that one. Matriculating the ball down the field, takes the lead by 3. Here comes Smith on the return. Backup running back. Signed him in free agency from the Chiefs. Dante Thornton Jr., 12 catches on years, 216 yards, and 3 touchdowns through 2 games. Great start to his season. We didn't have a single 1,000-yard receiver last year. But to be fair, Milroe didn't come in until like the last 6-7 games of the week. Or year. And Jinty gets popped on the outside, trying to stretch that one. Last play of the first. Milroe in the gun. Takes a snap, looking. As Jinty didn't recognize the rush fast enough. Should have gotten rid of that just a little bit sooner. This is the last play of the half. They go down with 3 down linemen, drop everyone back in coverage. They're going to send a blitz. And we have Bowers open. Bad time to send a blitz there. First down, Raiders. Probably should have sat back in a zone. At least everyone 8 yards back and just make the tackle. But instead, they got a little aggressive. As we move into the second quarter, Raiders trying to take back the lead. I'm smoking a bowl. Trips right. Tucker in the slot. And have Bowers again. Ball out late. He's able to hold on through the contact. Gets 3. In the gun now. Smith in the backfield. Ah, shit. Oh, we got away with one right there. 3rd and 3 coming up. Milrow looking. They bring 5. Man, my eyes were somewhere else at the beginning of that. I had that drag all day. I recognized the blitz. Tight end got tied up in his route. We're going to go ahead and pin him here. Or at least try to. His first punt was shit. This one, though, angling towards the corner, and it bounces into the end zone. They're going to get the start at the 20. Stafford heating up 9 of 11, 99 yards and a touchdown. Now, if you're new to the series, we stay locked in the one defender on defense. Let the player's rating shine, or in our case, not shine so much. Ooh, Devin Bush, our big key free agent signing. Him and Cross were the 2 main guys we signed in free agency. They were both part of the top 10 in free agency. Now, it wasn't, a big class to pick from this year. But they were 2 of the better ones. As it goes short, Ferguson, who's lining up at receiver today and absolutely tearing our ass to pieces. First down, Rams. Someone defend that man. They keep lining him out wide, and he is just cooking out there. Welcome in, guys. Hell yeah. Run up the middle. Williams gets free, has a lane. First down, Rams. All right, we got to send some pressure, maybe. Got to get Stafford uncomfortable. We're going to press. Hopefully give ourselves some time to get there. They go ahead and go to the run, where I get fucking slobber knocked. Picks up 4, facing the blitz. Now we have our young linebackers kind of split out. Einstein and Carr playing the base sets. Then we have Mason playing. Oh shit, nickel. Oh, he dropped it. Devontae Adams, normally sure-handed. Ball was behind him, but it hit him in the hands. Maybe expected to get hit there. Williams sucking wind. Left hip of Stafford. 3rd down and 6. Takes snap. Gets the ball out quick. It's Adams. He doesn't drop this one, and it's first down, Rams. All right. We're going to show blitz here. I want him to test us. And they're not. They're going to run it. Breesy there with the tackle. Doing a solid job against the run today. All right, let's grab Cross this time. I like to switch it up every now and then. Ooh, Karen Williams made a move. Or not Williams, whoever that is. Wilson brings him down. All right, we're going to give cushion here. Playoff ball. Try to make a tackle. Force him to check it down. Offensive line holds up. Crosby finally gets pressure on there. Checks it down outside. Gets some yardage. Not enough for the first down, but puts him in better position for the upcoming field goal. Left hash is Groupie. Snap is away. It is blocked. It's blocked, and he's going to get up. It's speed. And he will take it all the way to the house. We're going to steal one from the Rams. I don't know how he got up so damn fast. All them up downs we're doing in practice really paying off. Because he got us up so fucking fast. All right. He was a cut candidate. Was able to barely make the team. Probably as like the last man on the roster. We wanted to carry 5 corners. Good thing we did because we have 2 down today. Rams going to take right back over. Defense not going to get much of a breather here. Down at 28. Here comes Stafford and the boys, who had set up their team for a long field goal just to be blocked and returned for 6. Nice 10-point swing. Williams in the backfield. He's going to get the carry. And Mason fills up that gap nicely. Yeah, he was the undrafted guy. And my other 2 linebackers were late round draft picks. Ooh, Stafford sheds one. And that's Ferguson again. My man's having himself a game. 3rd and inches coming up. Ooh, this looks like sneak territory. Crash everybody down. Fuck. First down, Rams. Mason we played 1 preseason game, and he had a hell of a pick. And it wasn't even us that did it, as Bush almost gets one there. We locked him up for the next 4 years till his age 32 season. We also locked up Cross for I think 4 years as well. Chin's up for a new contract. We'll see how that goes. We did draft long, but I think he's more of a depth guy and not really somebody that will develop into anything crazy, as he plays nickel right now. 3rd and 6 coming up. Can we get out the field? Ferguson is in the right hash, and they're going to go outside for Adams, and he gets absolutely licked by Long, and it's another fumble. Cross, fuck. Chubb. Touchdown, Raiders. Words are tough. 2 fumble returns for touchdowns. Absolutely ridiculous. Kick is up, kick is good. Raiders could use all the help they could get. And we got one right there. As our young safety just fucking smacked Adams as he juked into us. It was bad timing for him. He had the first down, too. All right, can the Rams solve their issues? Stop fumbling the ball. We've held on to it nice and tight. First round rookie Franks getting featured on this play as they run it right by him. First down, Rams. Yeah, they had us projected to take a running back 7th overall. Now, granted, that running back was a baller and turned out to be like a 79 overall player. We've seen Franks bench press at 42, 43 combine and pro day, and he was one of the most athletic runners in all the running events. I'm like, well, that much athleticism, that much strength, how can I pass him up? And I'm glad I didn't. He has normal dev, which kind of sucks, but he's the type of player that just has a couple big games and he'll get that dev trait right up there. The physical ratings alone will get him there. As Devontae Adams sheds, almost gets free there, steps out of bounds at the 41 in our territory. Like I said, we're using Hurricane sliders. I had moved his ball carrying a little bit, but it felt like our running backs were doing so crazy good compared to what I was seeing on his videos. So I decided to go back to his set, restart from there. But I might move ball carrying up for both the user and CPU, as fumbles seem to be concerned. Long brings them down. I'll show him after this game if you're interested as a starting point. Bush can't come up with a play. Shifty run by their running back. Who is that? Corbin? Is that the XFL running back? I can't remember. They're stretching outside. And we pop the shit out of them. Can't bring him down. No one can. We'll just keep throwing more players at him until he sits the fuck down. All right, 1 minute left to go. They're going to call timeout here. Their first of the half. Less than a minute to go. Down by 11. Till halftime. My cat just carried itself somewhere. I could hear it through the headset falling somewhere in this house. All right. Ooh, nice seam, buddy. Underthrows Adams, who looked like he was about to walk into that end zone. All right, we're going to play off. Try to force him to go underneath here. Oh, shit, what a route. Adams cooked our linebacker on that one, a.k.a. me. Down to the 8. Goal to go. And with the fake post corner there. I bit hook, line, and sinker. Let's use your cross this time. They're going to dump it off to the side. Tries to get the edge. Breaks one tackle. But brought down by his shoestrings down to the 4. Clock ticking. We're going to let it go. Ferguson. Ooh, he gets free. That's the rookie. Bringing Stafford down. Levi Franks. Big boy brought his ass down. Good stuff. Third and goal from the 12. Got to have it. D-line licking their chops on this one. And good pass protection for a bit. Decides to throw it out of bounds. Because they have no timeouts remaining. They get a little conservative right there. They're going to try to make this a one-possession game. Try and knock down this 3, and that'll bring them down, their deficit down to 8. So a touchdown, 2-point conversion away from tying this thing. And that should bring us to halftime. Good little turnout. Yeah, last episode, man, I felt like I was, and based on the watch hours, I was definitely talking to myself for pretty much that entire episode. So I'm like, what the hell am I even doing? And I seen another person watch and subscribe middle of the night last night, and I'm like, oh, let's roll it. So we run this ball, just trying to bring us to half. As Smith is like, I might be able to break one. I tried to call a timeout with 1 second remaining, not enough time, and that'll do it for the first half. Our first 3 episodes did so well. And it's just slowly losing traction. And the last episode was barely watched. So I'm like, what are we doing? But if at least 1 or 2 people are enjoying it, that's enough for me. Hope we could stack it up as 49ers. We'll see them at the very end of the season, I think. Brock Purdy and Commanders. That was a hell of a battle right there. Nice back shoulder to Pearsall. All right, this is a division Broncos. Come on, Dolphins. We beat the shit out of them. Looks like Broncos are going to do the same thing. Bo Nix into the corner of the end zone. Touchdown. 41-3. Holy shit, they are that bad. Yeah, we beat the hell out of them, too. So maybe we're not as good as we thought we were based on that first week. I was starting to rethink my sliders and everything after that first week game. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, y'all would have thought I was playing on pro. Baker Mayfield and the Bucks squeak one out against Bryce Young and the Panthers. But Baker barely threw that ball. All right, Bills beating the Jets. Chiefs in a close one, 10-7. All right, it's been Adams and Ferguson tearing us up. We need to figure that out. 2 big fumble return. Well, 1 fumble return, 1 block kick return carrying us right now. Kind of inflating our stats here. We only got 1 score based on the offense's performance. Hell, we haven't had the ball that much because of the big plays happening. It puts their offense right back on the field. And the way they run their offense, they hold on to that damn thing. So I imagine the game stats are also going to look shit. Sneaking a stogie during this halftime, guys. Only 6. Oh, shit. That's an animal. Just stepped on my dog. Yeah, they doubled our offense performance. Again, they've been on the field fucking forever. They already got 25 passes on the game. He's on pace for 50. Pretty much all our passing yards came off that first drive. Only one third down conversion. We need to pick that up, but we're able to pick up a fourth down. Who gets the ball in the second half? They do. All right, so they have a chance to tie this baby up. Stafford tried his ass off. Keep his team in this game. Now, can they hold on to the football and play better on special teams? 'Cause the offense is doing their part. Kinda. Even after all those plays, they only got 13 points. So, defense is doing a little bit of something. It's nice to see the pass rush get the quarterback. Like, we had nobody get 10 sacks last year. Not even Crosby. They get loose for an early first down. Steele back in the game. A little banged up. We're going to let him play it out. This is his chance. Let me sit my ass down. All right, going into I set. We're in a nickel mismatch here. I almost thought they were setting up a screen. How free I got. I paused for a second in my pass rush because I'm like, there's got to be a running back sneaking out somewhere. No, that was just piss poor blocking by the offensive line. All right, let's use your chin here. Looks like we're in a heavy nickel set. Hey, oh, right on us, too. Hey, we got beat, cooked. My eyes were elsewhere instead of worrying about Adams like I should have been. I was looking down low. I thought he was going to check that underneath. But he sneaked that right behind us. And Devontae with another catch. He's been cooking us. Him and Ferguson have been doing work. Good blocks by the offensive line. Has time. Throws. Fits it in between two defenders. But Puka can't hold on. That's Cross and on the coverage. Along with the rookie Steele. I think he's a third-round draft pick, if I'm not mistaken. Third or fourth. He has some nice physical traits. Needs to improve his coverage and tackling by quite a bit, though. Oh, shit. Crosby falls down. Throws it outside. Gets 6. Setting up a manageable 3rd down and 4. And gonna swing it outside. This time Puka gets stopped for a loss, and that's Richardson, who at the beginning of the preseason said he's ready to take a bigger role with this team. We're giving him that opportunity, and he's been playing pretty well this year. Speed had the block earlier. He's not going to need to block this one because this is wide left. We yoked one too. We had the slider set where accuracy, I think, is down to 45, and it does make a difference. Makes you fear the kick a little bit. Genty in the backfield. Offense hasn't seen the field in 37 years. Genty breaks outside. Shakes one man. Man, 37 cannot bring him down. He's like, holy shit, how many times I got to grab him? Sorry, brother. Wrap up. Yeah, the thing about this slider set that I've noticed, and various aspects of it, it makes the better players look better, and the worst players look shittier. So Genty looks almost impossible to stop sometimes, as he should at such a high overall rating with all these X-Factor traits and shit like that. And then, you know, you got your normal type players that don't do as well. As we scramble outside, they're in man coverage. They don't see Milrow leaving. Touchdown Raiders. Takes a fucking shot, holds on to the ball, and that's 6. Milrow getting loose. There we go, and the offense is right back off the field. I'll see more Stafford in these Rams. I also might sim defense from time to time in future episodes to hurry our stuff up a little bit. Long coming up with the tackle. Nice special teams tackle to add on to his stats. Stafford back on the field, down by 2 scores now. Ooh, what? I was in perfect coverage. I could not get him to react to that ball.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
I thought I was about to have me a pick there. That was Palomar in coverage. Didn't see the ball, apparently. Gonna run it outside. Nope. Great play action. Gonna dump it off underneath the fullback. He sheds one. Oh, he squeaks through. Down to the 44. Piss poor tackling out of the Raiders. Including yours truly, who completely whiffed on that one. All right, Shin's responsible for the back here. We're gonna send blitz. And Shin fills that gap nicely. Gets 3. Less than 3. Oh, shit. Why are you showing him? Why is he hurt? Don't you do it to me. Frank's limping off the field, and that is our 7th overall draft pick, leaving the game. Hemingway's going to sub in for him here. Lualu going to take over on our base sets. Oh, that's why Palomal's in the game. God damn this. I hate this shit with a passion so damn bad. Madden, please fix this. Stop resetting sub linebackers and sub nickels every single halftime. I don't remember that being a thing in my Giants franchise. This is like a new bug. See, he has better ratings, but he just played better. So I got to give it to him. How bad's Porter? Porter's okay now. It's still high risk of injury, so we're going to keep him out. Long's going to get more snaps at nickel. And who we having him back up? Speed. And then we'll put Vaughn behind him. Speed's the one that had the blocked field goal return for touchdown. We got highly athletic guys out there that just don't have the skills that they need to have to be any good. He gets cooked on the outside. That's Richardson in coverage with Puka Nacua, and he gets beat on that one. Great route, great throw. Stafford threw that on a dot. He's going to throw it low quickly for Adams, who's over 100 yards on the day, 9th catch. He's been cooking. Ferguson's been quiet for a little bit after dominating in the first quarter. He's in at tight end, and that trip set to the left. Going to go to the ground, looking for a lane. Thought he was going to bounce it out. No, gets 4 up the middle. Hamstring tear. Levi Franks will be out for an extended amount of time. That sucks so bad. We'll know after the game. But, man, our talented rookie. 98 strength, 85 acceleration with 78 speed. Just blazing fast for a man that strong. Tough loss. But we are kind of deep there. Lualu's and Hemingway's stats or ratings won't blow you away, but they play good football. Solid football. Smith set back to return, up by 12. Has no blockers on the outside, gets walloped at the 24. All right, Genty in this offense comes out. He only has 7 carries so far. Again, the offense hasn't really been on the field all too much. Rams have been playing keep away with the big turnovers. And they don't see the field. Genty going to try to take this outside. Cuts it up. And gets 6. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Second 4 coming up. Bowers on the cut. Breaks outside. Gets up to the 45. Man coverage on the play. They send pressure, but that ball's out so quick it doesn't matter. Nichols blitz. They sent the house. Again, they could send something weird out of here. Know your hot reads. Got Tucker in the backfield. He is one of those hot reads as they blitz off the edge, and he gets 7. Tucker slow to get up, though. Still on the field. I think blitz here, too. Nope. Well, yeah, kind of. They're in man coverage, though. Milroe dots up Tucker on the outside. First down, Raiders. Again, the backup quarterback's a very intriguing prospect, has hidden development, but I don't know how we're going to get Milroe off the field. I think this man's not going to give it up. And there ain't no reason to make a change if he's cooking. So we'll, hold our young rookie in as backup for now. Let him develop. See where this goes for Milroe. And if we end up committing to Milroe, oh shit, bad read. For the future, then we can probably at least get some trade value out of that young stud QB. Genty has a lane, gets 4, 3rd and 1, setting up. Yeah, this offense is just doing whatever we want to do. Touchdown, Raiders. We are just moving down the field. Again, I'm playing the same slider set that Mr. Hurricane's playing, and I am just cooking this thing offensively. I feel like definitely, whenever we had Tyrod Taylor at quarterback, we struggled so bad last year. And this was the same slider. It wasn't until Milroe came in that it just opened up the way it's opened up. Maybe he's just him. Maybe he's just making this feel easier. But this offense feels deadly. That's going to allow us to keep drafting and, developing players on the defensive side of the ball. Because that is definitely where our weak spot is at. As Coker goes and gets a big catch there. Down by 19. Not looking good for the Rams. 3 scores down. They're in trouble. Now, tomorrow morning, we'll be back with another 2-game episode stream. Devontae Adams getting free. 10 catches, 112 yards. Rams offense not giving up. Now, we've done a good job of bending, but not breaking. Livingston, undrafted rookie, checks in for our injured first-round draft pick as he drops it down to Nakua. In fact, I'm going to have him sub in both. Now, as much as I liked Hemingway last year, he just did not improve on a rating standpoint at all. I think he got no better. So let's see if this kid could develop a little bit more. Gets double teamed there. Who else? Adams, Jeremy Chen in coverage. Mismatch. Does get his 9th tackle, though. And we're forcing everything underneath, making them do these long drives. Setting up a screen this time. And he survives a hit from 94 there. It's our big boy, Livingston. Wilson plays in base set still. For Chase on as he throws it deep into the corner of the end zone. Great throw for Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams. Kind of surprised they don't go for 2 here and make this a 2-possession game, but instead it's still a 2-possession, but with a 2-point conversion, they could have been down 11. That'd be touchdown, 2-point, and a field goal away from tying it up. Down by 12, just 9.5 to go left in this one. Backup running back looking to take it here. I signed him to an extension right before this game for a 3-year deal. Figure he could develop deep behind in the running back rotation, but be a mainstay in special teams, worth the money that he was asking for sure. Tucker's going to get loose here. Oh, throws it on a spot. A little shittier route than I anticipated. Didn't really get out of that break nicely, but ball was there. And he comes up with a catch. 1st and 10. Milrow, back to pass. They send blitz. We get rid of it underneath. And that's Tucker again. And, ooh, he was almost loose. Almost loose on that one. Going to go to the ground here. Genty trying to wrap this game up. Gets another 1st down. Only 10 carries today. But the offense has barely been on the field. Even though we've put up 35. 2 of those are returns for touchdowns. Fumble return and a blocked punt. So this offense has technically put up 3 touchdowns, but on like 5 drives. So not bad. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, we got him. Oh, what? No, get the ball down. Man, what recovery speed out of that safety. Holy shit, he tracked that down. Oh, we got this. Got him. Oh, Thornton drops it through the contact. Oh, it's going to set up a long field goal. Had a big chance there. Seen the cover 2, tried to split the safeties. When the ball was snapped, we've seen the safety even get worse leverage. He started strafing to his left, so we knew that post was going to be open as long as we hit it on the cut. Thornton just wasn't able to make the catch through contact. That'll extend our lead to 15. So 2 touchdowns down. Rams going to take over at the 27. Just under 7 minutes to go. They're going to go empty first play here. It's usually a long one time. Oh, checking it out. All right. We still like these flats here, so I'm going to chill. Oh, nope. I'm going to drop it off to Nakua. Stafford, clean game, 357 yards, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers. Very Stafford-esque game. Certainly not their fault if they lose. They try to go to the ground, but we just happen to send a blitz right into it. Ferguson, who cooked us in the first half, is coming up gimp on this play. He's got to go down to the sideline. Might be another hamstring situation. Is it cramping or a tear? In our case, it was a tear. 3rd and 4. Stafford checks out of it. Doesn't like what he is seeing. Since tied in motion. Ball snapped. Great route. Oh, ball was off the mark. It was a tight window because he was about to run into coverage. But he did have a step on me. They're going to go for it here. 6 and 11. This is probably your ball game. Trips left. Foster Moreau in at tight end. Going to check out of this one. Did they just run it with Quorum here? Maybe they should have. Oh, he has open receivers. Hesitated. Goes deep. Richardson there. Can't make the pick. And we can't pick off the tip. That was a layup. We had to come down with those. That's all right. Stopped him. Field goal essentially like puts this game out of reach. Gonna go to the ground. Genty gets fucking lit by Fisk. Back in the gun. Smith checks in. Gonna roll right here. He has Besh. Gets solid game. Keeps that clock moving. Brad Smith still in the game at running back. Only 3 down linemen. We're going to run it right at it. Smith breaks off one. Tries to shed another. Gets up to the 20. 1st down Raiders. Rams really needed that one. Now Genty comes back. He's going to play action. I probably had Tucker crossing. I was worried about getting hit, though. I don't know if I had enough time for another 2 sacks. or 1 second. Jinty still in the backfield, 2nd 5 from the 15. Gonna get the carry, backside blitz by the corner. Gets to him, and that is another rookie down, our right guard. 6th round draft pick that turned out to be a stud. And he is banged up on the play, and that would suck to lose him like that. Kappa comes in, big drop off and ability there. He has seen his best days as we go down the bench, who shakes a man out of his shoes and picks up a 1st down. Spates was lost. Bruised ribs, high risk of injury. Let's make sure his ass don't see the field. I don't need a fluky sub in. I hate that you tell him that and be like, yes, do not put him in the game. Like, all right, cool. 2 plays later, put his ass in the game. Like, what? Now, he's a 72 right guard, but when he has to sub in for Rodgers like he had to last week, he's a 65. And that's a tight window throw for Thornton, and Thornton holds on through getting popped for a touchdown, another one on the year, and I have a feeling he has a dev upgrade coming, and holy shit, he's 6'5". That's Jason Bourne. Takes a shot from Landman. Tight window throw, some may call that a hospital ball. Thornton took it and said, let me do a 360 backflip too. Don't you worry. Everything's fine. Kick is up, kick is good, and the ass beating continues. This is the 2nd game of the year that we have absolutely smashed one of these user games. And we lost quite a few games last year usering with last year's roster on these same slider sets. So it's the same sliders, different players. Did we make that much of a difference in just 1 year? And I don't have any coaching abilities on because it's all tied into XP stuff right now. This should be the last week of that, though, because it was 7 weeks from the start of preseason. So that should be week 3 is when it ends. Now we'll be able to use coach abilities from this moment forward. Throwing down. Devontae Adams getting a lot of work in today. Picking up some Kirk Cousins-like stats real quick. This game is out of reach. Stafford back in the gun. He gets it out quickly to Corum. Man, what's his name? Karen Williams must have got hurt. Because we have seen so much Corum. But they ran the hell out of him at the beginning of the game, and he was tired as shit, and they kept going to him. Sooner or later, that'll get him hurt, and as splits the seam on or splits the 2 on that one. Was that a little pump fake I seen that little Stafford boy there setting that up even further? Nice. Gonna get one more playoff between now. All right, 2-minute warning. Cooking our defense, making our stats look like shit. Get off the field, boys. Just gave him another 80 yards passing on this drive. Devontae Adams on the move. They're going to try to stretch this. Chin gets... he lays his ass out. Chin, no. That's what we have you for. An enforcer from the secondary. He got enforced on that one. And that's just too easy. Adams, touchdown. Rams making this look a little closer than it was. Again, if we didn't have that blocked field goal and the fumble return, this game would look different, though. And we're just a 1st down or 2 from shutting this down. We're going to go for the onside kick. We recover. That's Hunter. Rookie, undrafted receiver. Had a decent preseason. Was able to secure him a spot. If I didn't like what I seen in preseason, I was going to sign some veteran free agents, but all of our undrafted receivers did well, considering. 2nd and 7. Milrow trying to finish out this game. Go ahead and get it back to Genty. He gets wrapped up for a gain of 2. 3rd and 5 coming up. Rams one final chance to keep this game alive. One-on-one coverage. CD has him. Beautiful throw over the shoulder, fitted in between the safety and the corner. Safety late to get there to help. And he dropped that in a bucket. I could have just kneeled out here. In fact, I might. It kills me not to take that touchdown. It absolutely kills me. But we have beat the shit out of them enough.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. Let's go.
Oh, I should have turned the shoot clock on. Jesus. Well, if we snap it here, it'll fuck us up. So let's just take this down. But yeah, what a dominant performance out of this offense, man. Great game. Defense, and they played very well. It doesn't look like they did after giving up 400 plus yards passing. All right, now to get us out of here. Well, we're going to start off 2-1 on the season. Again, we got some more simulated games coming up. Hopefully, our roster is built enough to where we could survive those weeks without me playing. And then, but we have a lot of user games, a lot of divisional games at the tail end of the season this time. So let's see what kind of shape we're left in. Because we play 9, simulate 8. And we got 2 user games played so far, so only 7 left to go on this year. We got team stats first. Now, offensively, we were held in check the first half, but that was because we didn't see the field too much. But second half, we went absolute bananas. 19-25. After being 1-4, we went 4-4 on 3rd down conversions in the second half. Not bad. No turnovers. Love to see it. Stafford did torch us a bit. He did torch us a bit. In that last 3 minutes of the game, he added another 100+ yards to his resume there. Genty just got slowed down a little bit in the second half, but 16 carries, 76 yards, touchdown, and 4 broken tackles. Blake Corum came in. 7 broken tackles. And he had 6 before he went out. And it still didn't do him. We were surrounding him. Milrow with a big scramble touchdown. Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua. Ferguson, that was pretty much all first half. 6 catches, 80 yards. And in the second half, we shut him down, but that was because Adams and Nacua started torching us. Thornton with another good game, touchdown, just under 100 yards receiving. Tucker, his usual. Again, he's up for a contract. Do we pay him or do we move on and try to find the next guy? I would like to focus on the defense. Signing him will allow us to do that for a 2-year deal maybe. Or do we look towards the draft or a bigger fish free agent? I don't know. We have really good cap space. We're doing well on that front as well. Now we got to see what these injuries look like that we just took. Trey Tucker with an upgrade, and Speed, who had the block and return for a touchdown. Some medium route running, some deep route. Release, spec check. Yeah, spec catch. Not bad. Let's make him a scheme fit. You might see some more playing time coming soon. But yeah, very physical corner. It's just the actual ratings, the man coverage, the zone coverage, play recognition is booty. And it's going to take him a while to get out of that. But he is an athlete. So we'll give chances on athletes. It's definitely the Raider way. And now the injury report. And it's as bad as we thought it was. 5 to 9 weeks out. We have the depth at defensive tackle to not have to sign anybody. We're going to wait a week or two, see if we get another injury. If so, we might put him on IR. We could pull him off in 4 weeks. So if we run into another, I just don't know where I'd want to add that extra player in at. We're not too terribly thin anywhere else. Maybe corner, but I think they're okay. It's just they're a little banged up last game. In fact, if I do go corner, who's out there? Whoops. Definitely got some decent guys out there. I love Christian Izien, but I always use him in my franchises, so I'm trying to not use him this time. But he's such a good nickel. Greedy Williams. Jeff Okudah, first round draft pick from the Lions. Rocky Sin. Old head. Farley was his change of direction is crazy. You know what? We'll bring him in. And that means we're going to go ahead and put what's his name on IR, our defensive tackle. That'll at least take him out for 4 weeks, but he's out 5 to 9. Hamstring tear is a bitch. I've had it happen. Actually, not while playing, while coaching, which is sad. I mean, I've pulled my hamstring pretty bad, but I never had it tear. And I had that bitch tear. It felt like someone shot me in the butt. It was terrible. But yeah, he is out. All right. That sucks. But I appreciate everyone coming in today. Let's go and at least get it to the next week. Tomorrow's going to be another 2-game episode in the morning. We're going to start earlier than we started today. In fact, we'll go over what we're going to be seeing tomorrow right now. So we got Saints coming up. That'll be a simulated game. Jets will be simulated. So we have Broncos and Chargers. We'll be playing back-to-back games. Those are both divisional games. Then we have Chiefs coming up. We'll be playing that. Broncos, playing that. Chiefs and Chargers. And then 49ers. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 8, 9. Yep. So we'll have to simulate big games by the Seahawks since we chose to play this one. Patriots is another one I was considering, and the Bills. So we're going to have to simulate all 3 of those games and hope we could weather the storm. But with us playing these final 3 games, that'll give us a good shot to, if we're that close to making the playoffs, us using those could be clutch. But we got to win here. This 4-game stretch right here is very important to see, I think, where we're going. All right. Thanks, everyone, for coming in. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next.